Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm a New York Times best-selling cookbook author and food scientist. Today we are going to be testing viral celebrity recipes. Now, over the course of researching my last two cookbooks, I have made thousands of recipes, and I've learned that celebrity recipes can be a little bit of a gamble. Sometimes they turn out great, and sometimes they don't. So today we look at some viral celebrity recipes and see if they live up to the hype, or if they a total flop. Now, these are the three recipes that we're going to be making today. You may recognize them from TikTok, Instagram, or even the news. And while I was scrolling through the internet looking for viral celebrity recipes to try, I did learn one very valuable lesson. That is that the most viral recipes often have very vague instructions. So what I am going to try to do today is recreate them as closely as possible to their original form, because I have no idea how they turned out so bad in other people's kitchens. So let's get started. The first recipe that we're going to make is Ina Garten's go-to corn salad. This recipe comes from the Barefoot Contessa, and it has over 6 million views on TikTok. Now, this recipe caught my attention not only because of the seemingly endless stream of Ina Garten fans that I have in my audience, but also because I love a good corn salad. By the way, if you love a good corn salad, I have a link to my favorite corn salad in the description box below. And just as an FYI for anyone who's interested, I have been contacted by the Barefoot Contessa team, and they said that this recipe is actually one of her most requested recipes. So that gives me a little bit of confidence that this recipe will be delicious. Next, we're going to make Stanley Tucci's viral Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco. Now, I couldn't find the original source of this recipe, but it has been making its rounds on TikTok and Instagram, and honestly, I am here for any fun party drink. Last, we're going to make Reese Witherspoon's overnight oats. Now, I have seen many versions of this recipe floating around on the internet, but the original comes from her Instagram account and has over 183,000 likes. I personally love overnight oats, so I'm really excited to try this one out. Okay, so first up, we are making Ina Garten's corn salad. This recipe takes just 10 minutes to throw together and is perfect for any summer gathering. It starts by boiling some water, adding salt, and then adding the kernels of your corn. Now, I'm using frozen corn today just because it's easier for me, but you could definitely use fresh corn if you like. After the corn is slightly softened, we're going to drain it and then add it to a bowl along with some parsley, basil, shallots, lemon zest, lemon juice, and salt and pepper. Now, this recipe calls for extra virgin olive oil, but I'm using avocado oil just because I prefer the flavor. And lastly, we're going to stir in some Parmesan cheese and then serve. This recipe is so simple, yet the flavors are amazing. The corn is sweet and juicy, the parsley and basil bring some freshness, and the lemon adds a nice brightness. Overall, I am giving this recipe a thumbs up. Next, we're making Stanley Tucci's viral Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco. This recipe is super easy to make and is perfect for any party. It starts by adding all of your ingredients to a cocktail shaker filled with ice. Then you shake it up and strain it into a chilled glass. I wasn't able to find the original source for this recipe, but I will say that this drink is so refreshing and perfect for a summer day. The Prosecco adds some nice bubbles, and the Campari adds a nice bitter edge. I am giving this recipe a thumbs up. Last, we're making Reese Witherspoon's overnight oats. Now, I've made a lot of overnight oats in my day, and this recipe is by far one of my favorites. It starts by adding all of your ingredients to a blender, and then you blend until smooth. Then you pour the mixture into a jar or container of your choice, and then let it chill in the refrigerator overnight. I like to top mine with some fresh berries, and then enjoy. This recipe is so easy to make and is perfect for breakfast on the go. The oats are creamy, and the berries add a nice pop of flavor. I am giving this recipe a thumbs up. So there you have it, 3 viral celebrity recipes that you might want to try in your own kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribe to my channel so you can join us next time. Thanks for watching.